We're getting booched today, bruh.
Celebration. So we talked about the V Memories box last week. That V Memories box that we talked about is a GameStop exclusive. So originally it was thought that there was like some sort of V Memories box that was going to go to every store, and then a V Memories box that was going to go to GameStop. It is not. It is just one box. It is exclusive to GameStop. As of right now, as of this recording, we're recording on Monday, the 30th of August. They are still up for pre-order. And this comes with, I think, like 4 or 6 packs of Generations, and then 2 regular packs.
Yeah, six celebrations, and then 2 packs. From the picture, it shows a Chilling Reigns and a Darkness Ablaze. You get this Dark Sylveon V and the Lance's Charizard V, and then the jumbo card is Lance's Charizard, and then you get a pin of Sylveon, and then looks like a larger sized gold coin. It's still plastic, but like a gold colored coin of Charizard.
It's so sick.
Yeah,
I love it.
But
do we know who's on the jumbo? It looks like
it's Charizard. If you read the back, it says Charizard.
Got it.
But yeah, so we had a lot of speculation last podcast of what this could mean, because like, who has memories of the V already? We've just had it. It turns out it's just a variant of products that are already coming out for celebrations. Right now, it's a GameStop exclusive. Can
we talk real fast about how the price in store to order this and the price online is a $10 difference?
Which is weird because
I feel cheated.
Pre-ordering it in the store, they're shipping it to you anyway. You don't go and pick up your pre-order. They're shipping it to your house or wherever.
Doesn't make any sense.
So Danny and I pre-ordered V Memories online. Jordan, you pre-ordered in store, and you paid $10 less than what Danny and I paid.
I paid $29.99 a box.
Yes. And we paid $39.
Yes, sir.
$39.
I thought $39 was the regular price of it until you told me that you paid $10 less.
Mm-hmm.
So GameStop, we feel a little cheated.
Well,
I wonder why they did that.
Yeah.
$10.
Yeah, that's not cool at all. It really isn't. Not cool. I mean, I could understand maybe like $1 or $2 more, but $10?
It was also very... there's a lot of controversy as well of how this pre-order went about, because if you're a pro member, which costs $15 a year with GameStop, you can go in at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Western, West Coast, to get the stuff for the pre-orders. If you're a pro member, if you are not a pro member, you'd have access to the leftovers, if there were any, on Saturday. So you'd have to wait till the next day. I think it just went opening. I don't think it was like 3 p.m. the next day. I'm not 100% sure on that, but just basically the next day to go and get these pre-orders in. So if you were a pro member, it's people were having a problem with that. So like, I have to pay to get access to pre-order. Like, I get it to draw in their business and saying, well, it's exclusive for our members as like a perk. But it's also kind of, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with it. It was kind of weird.
Yeah, it is a little.
I happen to still be a pro member up until September, actually. Like, I think my thing was running out. They said, hey, your thing runs out in like 2 weeks. Do you want to renew it? I said no. But, it's, hey, I was able to get
I always just pay with my points. I never actually pay. I just pay with my points to renew it.
Yeah, I think that's what I did last time. They didn't ask this. I just said no, because I was like,
they got me to sign up. I was not a pro member, and I became a pro member to get
welcome to the club.
Yeah,
you
do
get
great.
You do get a $5 a month coupon off. So like, I had a $5 off coupon that I used towards my pre-order, so that was cool.
I didn't realize it was $15 a year. I thought it was $15 a month, which is why I never signed up for it. The people at GameStop who have been trying to sell it to me have been doing a not good job of making that clear. Because I was like, well, you get $5 back, but you also spend $15 every month.
Yeah,
you spend $15 a year, and then you get $60 for free.
That's not bad. I would have done that years ago.
I would have done it. They just started the $5 thing over the last year or so, though.
Oh,
yeah,
I would have done that 1 year ago.
They retooled it to make it a little bit better, but so there was a very interesting rollout of how these pre-orders happened in store. So we all have our own individual stories of the store, right?
Yeah. So we all went in store to pre-order these. It started at 3 p.m. There was a very hard date or a hard time of when these pre-orders were going up.
Mm-hmm.
Started at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes.
And I was first in line at my GameStop. I went in like 10 minutes before. I was
there a few
first one
minutes
there.
ahead of time.
Danny, you were first.
I was first in line. Also did the same thing. I was there like 10 minutes before.
And then Jordan.
I mean, I was first. There was me and this other person, but there was 2 cashiers, so I was like first at one, and he was first at the other. So yeah, I was first, I guess.
And remember, you did have to be part of the pro membership to pre-order this. But originally, before the pre-order started, there was actual images of like the big premium boxes, like the $100 box up on GameStop, and a lot of people thought that that's what was going up for pre-order. Like, I mean, that's like the big ticket item that people are excited about. Pre-orders go up. That's not one of them.
Nope.
There's supposed to be like 5. People thought there was gonna be 5 different items.
Yeah.
No,
And so like it was just some.
Items.
Yeah.
It was some random collection boxes, as well as like the mini tins and the Elite Trainer box. Now, the thing with the Elite Trainer box is right at 3 p.m., GameStop told me like, oh, it looks like they're sold out. Like right at 3 p.m. And we even waited 5 minutes, and he was refreshing, and it was like, no, they're not popping up. And Danny, you had the same situation.
Yeah. I thought they sold out in the first minute because I had the cashier lady refresh it right at noon Pacific, same time.
Yeah.
And I was like, how did they already sell out? Like, I thought it was like robot, somebody on the inside.
Yeah.
Like, working at GameStop who was on the server that did something, bought them all up.
But come to find out, I go into GameStop the very next day, the exact same GameStop, the same very nice gentleman was working, and he told me that soon as I left, which would have been like 3:10-ish. He said
after the drop.
Yeah, he said the Elite Trainer boxes finally popped up 10 minutes after. So it was like being first in line was like the worst position to be in.
They didn't. I wonder what internal lag happened where it took them 10 minutes to get that one item up and the other ones were up.
So there were items like selling out as people were trying to get orders in. So like the person next to me, who was the other first person in line, who was getting all the other items that I was just there for the V memories, right? I just wanted the GameStop exclusives.
You were trying to create some memories. I got it.
I just needed some memories, so I pre-ordered 2 of those boxes, one for my sealed collection and one to open up, right? And those were fine to pre-order. Like those didn't have any issue to get the pre-order through. But when the other guy next to me was getting stuff added to his cart, it was being sold out as he was putting it in his cart. So like he was like, "Oh, they're gone," and they said, "Okay, let's try this item." Okay, oh no, it's gone, which caused the other people in line to go, "Like, what are the?" So it became a whole mess of how long it took their systems to even load things into carts because everyone in the U.S., every GameStop was doing pre-orders for this. Which caused each individual transaction to last way longer because it wasn't as simple as, all right, pop it in the screen, pay for it, leave. It was, okay, we're sending it to your address. We need you to fill out this information. Let us know this stuff. And then just to go into their back end to add that stuff from web to home services. I used to work at GameStop many years ago, and to do the web to home thing, it's probably changed by now, maybe it's better, but it was a whole different back end process to add stuff to the order through the web stuff. So it's just it takes a lot longer per order, especially when you have to get everyone's information and the systems are running slow and everyone's trying to do the same pre-order across the United States. So things were selling out in people's carts as they were trying to order them. I was lucky with the V memories, but if I went for anything else, I probably wouldn't have been able to get them. Seeing the guy next to me every time he asked for something else, it was popping in the cart saying, it's gone. It's on the website. It's sold out now. And this wasn't just the ETBs, which weren't out yet. It was the other items.
And that's
there.
and that's no fault of like who's working in the store.
No,
or
absolutely
anything.
not.
It's
luckily no one got angry.
That's good. I'm hoping that nobody did get angry.
It was more of like,
ridiculous.
How is this possible? It wasn't like, how are you not doing it? It was never a problem like that. But I did see a string of people because that one guy was looking for like the Pikachu figure collection. That wasn't one of the pre-orders that was up, so he was disappointed. Then a group of kids came up next. They wanted the same thing too. That wasn't on the list. They couldn't get that, and that's like that seemed to be the main thing that people were trying to get pre-orders on, one of the main items, and it was not there, which is weird because like they even showed the list with the SKUs on them to see what you wanted to just kind of point out to them, and it was like, here's all the items that are going to be for the celebrations. Here's how many they had on the list, and it was a very weird small list on there, and I don't know.
I mean, the fact that the premium box was up there listed on GameStop days prior was really like, oh, this is going to be part of it.
And that's what people thought. That's what people were there for. That was the big ticket item that people wanted the most.
Yeah.
So I wonder if it was somebody just assumed that was coming out with that batch and like information got lost. Because I feel like, did you guys get DMs from people talking about this, like saying, hey, go to GameStop at noon to get this thing?
I don't know if I got a DM or not.
I was talking with one person, but it was, I
where did you get the info from?
It might have been from a DM.
Yeah, I was going to say, I had a couple of different people say that set of info, and so I'm thinking maybe, like, somebody said it, and then somebody took it as fact where they didn't know for sure. Like, the person before didn't know for sure. And then maybe it was never planned to be released, and people just assumed.
Mm-hmm. But it was definitely a very interesting situation. There was only three people at my GameStop pre-ordering, and that's including me.
One other person.
A line quickly came right in at 3. I was there like a few minutes before 3, got my place right at the front, But there was like, as soon as it hit 3 and I was up there at the counter, people just came in the door like right at 3, like a line of people. I'm like, I'm just like hanging out outside or something. Like where were y'all at just a couple minutes ago? But yeah, no, it was definitely. It was sad to see like the issues, but I do think this is a very heavily printed. I do think Celebrations will have a lot more. So if you weren't able to get pre-orders, like maybe like the higher ticket stuff, like the Pikachu figure, may be the harder thing to acquire. But if you're mainly just going for the cards in the set, I do think the boxes, even the tins, the stuff we're going to mention, like I do think those are going to be pretty readily available and printed off a lot. If you're not going to get it in this run, we'll get another print right before, like they probably like November, we'll get a second print right away for like last minute holiday stuff, early in the year print, for after holiday money. So I do think we'll see quite a bit of this set being printed.
And you also got to remember it's not really going to be that big of a set from what it's looking like, so
you might only need a couple products to complete it.
So. Yeah, so it's I would assume they would be able to print a lot more, since there's a lot less cards in the set. I would assume.
I think a big tell will also whenever the Pokemon Center puts up their special ETB for pre-order and what the allotments are on that. If they say you can pre-order 10 of them, then that's like, okay, they're gonna have a lot, because like we saw Chilling Reigns had an allotment of 10, but like Evolving Skies had a lower allotment, right, for their one. So
4 or something.
We'll see how that's handled, but I do think in general, like that one's loaded with Celebrations packs, like the ETBs. So I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of ways to get these packs.
Is GameStop the first location to have like official pre-orders?
I think
big,
official
big retail,
for big places for sure. Yeah.
I don't think Amazon has had their pre-orders.
I don't think full. I think just full allocations are not out from distributors to stores yet, to like game card shops, to be like, here's how many you're guaranteed to get. I think they're still trying to work out, especially with dealing with the remainder of Evolving Skies because of like certain shipping issues to get all that stuff out, and then it's really just planning for all the celebration stuff. And then on top of that, now they have to worry about right after that doing Fusion Strike. So there's a lot happening.
Non-stop.
I would like to know if there was any pre-orders for Celebrations the day after, since the first day had to be pro members. Was there any Celebrations pre-orders available the day after?
I think it all sold out, maybe minus like the V Memories. I think a lot of it sold out.
Yeah, the V Memories was still there.
Yeah,
that one was up for a long time.
I think because it is a GameStop exclusive, they made sure to have a lot of them like allocated.
Yeah, because the stock's not going anywhere else except for GameStop. So
right, so they'll eventually keep working with Pokemon to print them to fulfill all the orders. I do think.
I gotta say, I was a little. I felt weird about something. And Sunday, so Evolving Skies got released on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, we go into a GameStop that we've never been in before. And we go into GameStop, and I'm like, oh, they still have Evolving Skies behind the counter. This is Sunday, and I'm like, hey, let's grab 4 packs and just go open them in the car. And so I go up there, and I'm like, hey, can I please have 4 packs of Evolving Skies? And he goes, it depends. And I'm like, okay, on what? And he goes, are you a pro member? And I'm like,
what?
I'm like, yeah. And he goes, okay, then I can sell them to you.
That's
So-
insane.
He was
that's
only
a little different then. Yeah, that's
He was only selling Evolving Skies if you were a pro member.
I have not heard of that before.
wow, are they really going to start locking every Pokemon
is that
purchase?
The future? The regular single boosters.
Yeah. This was on, and so maybe that's why there was still some left on Sunday when I walked into this GameStop I've never been to before. So I thought I was very kind of like weirded out by that. I'm like, why, what if
Gatekeeping the Pokemon.
exactly, like what if a kid like comes in here and is like just wanting to buy 1 or 2 packs?
Sorry, kid, gotta
or
give
even
me
4 packs.
$15.
Yeah, like that's that I did not agree with that at all.
No, I
so.
don't like that. Like the pre-order situation's already kind of enough. It's like a weird perk, but to gate off a whole item, a whole series of items, relying on you spending $15 a year, is that's a little weird for a major retail chain, because that's not how it is at every shop. So what most likely that is the district manager, whoever is under control of that shop, like the manager's boss, probably said to do that. That's probably what happened, and it's probably not just that GameStop. It's probably several under that district manager's control.
They're trying to boost their pro membership signups.
Yeah, 100%.
I
That's
mean,
all
if
it was
you're
relying
wanting
on there is that.
If you're wanting to turn into a Sam's Club or Costco, I mean, you're doing a good job of it. So, but I thought that was really.
Did y'all
weird,
get your Duraludons?
Oh yeah.
With the weird hollow pattern.
Yeah. Got those
I only got
Duraludons, those free Pokemon cards right there. I am giving mine away.
Okay, that's
so
nice.
And then also they are going to be releasing tins, celebration tins.
Yay!
But what's so special about these tins?
They're tins and they're metal.
Yay!
What? I love metal and tins.
You talking about what's? Oh, okay.
What's in these tins? Are they new promo cards for the celebrations? What could they be?
Ooh,
there's no way,
ready.
Nate. There's no way that they could be anything else at all that we've ever seen before, especially something that already has multiple different products with the same promos. Absolutely no way they could do that. Am I right?
They wouldn't.
Well, get ready, because if you are looking to acquire, that Lance's Charizard and that Dark Sylveon V,
Wow.
then right here. Right here, they are releasing tins. 1 tin of Dark and Sylveon V, and then 1 tin of Lance's Charizard V 10. 4 celebrations booster packs, and then 2 regular packs as well.
Dude, the actual design on the tin is sick.
Say psych.
What?
Say psych right now.
No, I think it's cool. What are you talking about?
The tin designs.
I do like the design. Yeah,
I love the look of the tins. Why must we get? Why is Lance's There's nothing special about these 2 promos anymore. Like, they were so cool when we first saw them. I'm like, wow, these cards look awesome. And then V Memory's coming out here. I'm like, okay, sure, same. Why not? And now you're giving me tins with the same promo. Pokemon, Walmart, who's these exclusive to? Anyone specifically?
I don't know, but they have that old school tin design. It's not that new design. It's that old school
and the old school
tin
designs. If you know it's an old school tin, you know they're going to be hard to find, because you never see the old school the ones that you had to look for with the you just never find them anymore. So hey, hopefully these are a thing that we could find. But also, why these two? I mean, I like the Pokemon, I like the cards, but this is the same promo used 3 times.
Well, Jordan, I actually have some news for you.
Go on.
Well, when Celebrations gets released, GameStop is going to have 2 promos that you can get when you spend $15.
Don't tell me.
We're talking Lance's Charizard and Dark Sylveon V. Oh,
back. Round 4, baby.
Anybody that doesn't know that I'm joking, that is not true. That is not going to be promos at GameStop.
False. It is incorrect.
That is a joke.
So, yeah, it is interesting that it's like Sylveon and Charizard.
Very cool.
They could have done so many cool things. Why is it the same?
Look how excited I am.
Not.
Haha.
For anybody not
Jordan's very
looking
excited.
at this. Jordan
I'm really excited for the
has
tins, actually,
straight face.
for the fact that tins look great.
Yeah.
The
they're
tin
really
design is beautiful. I wish that we had a couple more promos, or just choose other 2 cards that weren't in, I don't know, in another box already. In other boxes already, and in another box.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe
that makes sense.
That'd be
are we
great.
going to get tins of all the other ones, too?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Maybe. Stick
Stay
around
tuned
to
to
find
find
out.
It's almost
Wow.
like, do you remember with Detective Pikachu? Do you remember they had like the Charizard box?
Yep.
They had a Greninja box, and then they made them into tins,
Yep.
or a Mewtwo box. Sorry, and then they made it into to tins for Walmart. I feel like this might be that kind of same situation.
I feel like that is what it is. You know, the reason I'm not mad at the product. I'm just wishing that the promo was different, but I'm just happy it's more product to somehow be on shelves. I'm glad that there's more ways to
Absolutely.
get this set. I just wish that the lore to this, like, oh, what's gonna pull me in, is the same promo you've used 2 other times now to lure me in. Beautiful, cool. It's Charizard, cool. It's a Sylveon, throwbacks, new versions of throwbacks, awesome. You could have given me any other of the ones, like I would have been happy. You know, we could have mixed it up a little bit here, but you know, who's to say we're not going to get 5 other different tins with different promos in them? So,
I thought it was a great idea.
guess we'll never know.
That wasn't me.
Hey, I'm all for getting more product on shelves. So
Yeah.
if that means 30 more Charizard and Sylveon products, then go for it. Just get that product
so
on the shelf.
excited.
Honestly, I'm still gonna buy it. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me too.
I mean, I am too.
That being said,
buy it.
that being said,
we're really
I'm in.
disappointed, but we will purchase multiple of them.
Seriously? Seriously.